Hello, hello to everyone. This is theoretically a quick video, but probably not. I've got a couple of gift boxes that a couple of very incredible, utterly awesome people sent me. One from Scotland and one from Florida. I hope to someday go to Scotland. I hope to never again go to Florida. Sorry, got my reasons. The first one is the one from Scotland. This is by my new friend Mara. Mara, thank you very much. We're going to go through this, and I probably won't eat anything today, but I will do separate videos for these at some other point. I'm starting to get to the point where I have a noodle backlog, where there's not really any way that I can go through all the ones that I have, but still, it's interesting and it's fun, and I may just do, you know, some very quick 5-minute reviews of stuff just to kind of get them sampled and get them out there. So again, thanks to Mara and Craig, and now I'd like to go through the Mara box. First off, we've got Super Noodles Bachelor's brand Super Noodles curry flavor. These are a packaged ramen. They do not appear to be the same sort of package that like we get with Top Ramen. So Bachelor's, never heard of that brand, assuming it's a Scottish or UK brand. Yeah, curry flavor. I will try these out definitely. Next up, we have the classic pot noodle. This is the king-sized pot noodle, so the little extra, noodle there. Pot noodle I only know from the young ones, made fun of them, and apparently in Red Dwarf, there's an episode where they have a can of dog food and a pot noodle, and they decide to eat the can of dog food because it's a better option than the pot noodle. This is Bombay Bad Boy. So, that sounds like a Bollywood movie waiting to happen there, but I'm looking forward to trying these because these are one of the more famous instant noodles that does not come from Japan. Obviously, the original starting point, was the Japanese instant noodle, but I think these are, let's see where these are made. They're Unilever. Looks like they're made in Ireland. So, yeah, and they're vegetarian. Good deal. So I'll try those out definitely. Then we have Sharwood's Instant Chicken Tikka. Sharwood's, again, I believe is a UK brand, and, feel free to make fun of me for not knowing anything. Dublin, Ireland again. Man, apparently Ireland is just producing the UK's food sources. Sharwood's has, they have a lot of other Indian things. I think I've had their chutneys before. So chicken tikka flavored rice, actually. That is an instant rice product, so definitely going to try that one. And delving deeper, and I'm kind of saving the one that I'm really most excited about until the very last, and it's not even noodles. So Chinese chow mein pot noodle. So again, the brand pot noodle, and I love these plastic, cups. These are going to get trash bashed, definitely. Chinese chow mein, give that a shot. Oh, she also sent this awesome card of Stonehenge. That'll go into my postcard collection, which, yes, I have a postcard collection. Pasta and sauce. Sauce. This is chicken and mushroom, and Bachelor's brand again. Give those a try. Then we have Naked Asian-style chicken ramen noodle soup. Little packet of that, and I believe in the UK and a lot of Commonwealth countries other than Canada, what we say packet, they say sachet. That may be incorrect, or a sachet may be a smaller thing, because I've definitely heard like a sachet of soy sauce, the little tiny packet. So yeah, packet, sachet. These are Asian-style chicken ramen noodle soup. And then the one thing that I jokingly asked her to send me this, and we were both kind of like, it's probably not going to happen. She did send me, however, because she, I don't think you give a challenge to a Scottish person, they're going to do it. If you challenge a Scottish person, you say, you can't lift that rock, they're going to lift that rock. So what she did was she sent me a lovely bottle of Iron Brew. And Iron Brew is, I believe, created in Scotland. It is kind of the Scottish hangover cure, Gatorade. I've heard it described as tasting like someone melted a penny into a soda. So I think at one time they actually were putting actual iron into it. So I have always wanted to try this. I now have this lovely little bottle of it. This is going in the refrigerator. And when I review the pot noodles, I will be chasing it with iron brew to feel like quite the brawny lad. So Mara, thank you very much again for all of this. And I look forward to trying it, and I will be doing a video specifically about some of the things that you sent here. So thank you again. Then the next box is from my buddy Craig Tohill in Florida. Craig and I share, we met years ago when I worked at the Game Preserve. We played Vampire the Masquerade together. We share an unhealthy fixation with mecha and giant robots, so I've always appreciated that about Craig, is, you know, that we can look at giant robots and go, yeah, that's awesome. So he has a shop where he lives that apparently is, and Craig, correct me if I'm wrong, it's a Gundam shop. It's a hobby shop specifically for like Gunpla and, you know, Gundam themed model kits. It also carries snacks, and so you have this kind of whole Asian culture, Japanese culture, 1-2 punch, where you get to go buy you some cool Gundam kits and get you some cool snacks. And so he sent me some noodles and some drinks. So the first up, this is, what brand are you, Doodly Doo? Yes, it's a product of Japan. Hikari Miso. Okay, I've had their noodles before. I have not had this particular one. So Hikari Miso, this is a Tokyo-style soupless, rich ramen soy sauce. So this is going to be more like a, I don't want to say like a yakisoba, but it is not very brothy. There is obviously a liquid there, but it's going to be less broth and more noodles. So that one looks good. This one is, where are we at here? This is Minraku, which is also Hikari Miso. So that Minraku must be the brand. Hikari Miso is the main company. So this is another one. These are these nice big bowls, which I actually, given my druthers, I prefer this size bowl for anything because it's easier to eat and you actually get the whole surface area, so it cools faster. This one is Japanese tempura soba. And so this has a broth, but it also has these kind of fried tempura bits on top. These are, you see these vended a lot, like in noodle vending machines. They'll have this kind of block of tempura on top, and I cannot remember the name of that, but it's delicious. It's basically chopped up seafood and vegetables. You coat it in tempura batter, fry it into kind of this fritter, and put it on top of your noodles. So it starts off, you get this kind of crunchy savoriness from this fried block, but also then as it goes into the broth, it softens up and just kind of, you got to eat it quickly, but they're delicious. So I'll give that one a try. The next one up is chicken paitan taste. This one is Minraku again. This is also, I'm assuming, the same company. So yeah, this one is more of a milky broth. So chicken flavored, but instead of kind of a clear salt or miso broth, you get this kind of richer, milkier broth. And yeah, that one, again, it's chicken. Craig said they had several seafood varieties, and he took pity on me and did not send me, you know, sea cucumber, which I would try, but I've actually had a lot of sea cucumber and don't really care for it, oddly enough. And then also he sent me 2 carbonated beverages, Tomamasu Inryo. This one is mango cider flavored, and that actually looks incredibly delicious. And then we have a pineapple, and I believe the same brand, yeah, Tomamasu Inryo Pine. This just says pine cider. So when I first saw it, I'm like, yeah, pine. Like, okay, I'm not saying, you know, I wouldn't drink pine needles, but it's pineapple, so we're safe. And these are actually cold. Why am I smelling this? I literally just smelled the damn thing. I'm hopped up, I'm hyper, and then we have a little bag here with 2 lovely Kit Kat bars. And this one is pistachio. Oh, and this is Mont Blanc. Lovely little dessert, the little Mont Blanc. And so you may already know this, but Kit Kat bars are very popular in Japan because of the similarity of saying Kit Kat bar and a Japanese phrase, which I, again, cannot remember, that basically is to help someone do well on a test, on an exam. So you would say this phrase kind of like do your best or good luck or whatever, and in Japanese it's phonetically a little close to Kit Kat bar. So I don't know who the first, and I'm assuming that it was a high school girl or middle school student who went, Kit Kat bar, and her friends all laughed, and they started an entire national pastime, because there are so many flavors of Kit Kat in Japan, and I think there are entire stores, Kit Kat stores, that are just tons of different flavors. They come out with a new flavor every year, I think right before, final exams or whatever, because they know where it comes from. So, Kit Kat, I loved green tea Kit Kat. They were one of my favorite things. And I ate so many of them, I literally got sick to the point that I don't care for them now. I like green tea flavored ice cream and candy and stuff, but the Kit Kat flavor it does not work for me anymore, and it's my own stupid fault for just eating too many of them. So this is the pistachio one, because okay, smells like Kit Kat chocolate. I'm not waiting. I can't eat all these right now, obviously, but I'm going to eat some Kit Kat bar. Very light pistachio. These are delicious. The thing I like about the Japanese Kit Kats, they don't punch you in the face with their flavors. They are very mellow, usually. So it's something a little different, but it's not like, boom, strawberry blast in your face. Put that in your Kit Kat hole. They're subtle, they're nice. They still have the, they taste like a Kit Kat. You still know what it is, but there's still that secondary thing there. So, okay, Kit Kat bars. Thank you, Mara. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate both of you so much. These are going into the noodle storage container. I will probably do the pot noodle one pretty soon, because I really want to try the iron brew, and I don't want to do that unless I'm eating it with a pot noodle, because that just seems to work. So, thank you both again. At this point, Rhonda Pattison and I are working on a t-shirt design for the channel. I know it's probably ridiculous to have t-shirts, but I'm an artist, she's an artist, we make stuff, and I like t-shirts. So if for no other reason than I want to walk around with my own head on my chest, that's just weird. So hopefully next video I will be showing off the t-shirt design. So yeah, thanks for showing up, thanks for sending me stuff. Hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.